Mighty Virgo's Discourse during the 2022 7 Sacred Weeks on December 1st. Our beloved Virgo told us, children of light, it is with great pleasure that I descend once more to speak with you and pour upon you the blessings of the earth element. I would like you to know that my elementals are the ones that suffer the most from human discord, because we are closest to you. We, the elementals, are those who sustain the bodies of all forms of life that exists on this planet or anywhere in the universe. And because we work closest to your denser bodies, we receive a stronger impact of whatever is released through your four lower bodies, whether good or bad. In an area of war and booming, many human beings suffer. They are forced to leave their bodies suddenly, and there is a lot of destruction of nature. That is a terrible thing, isn't it? I believe that those who read these words will probably unanimously agree with me. But what you do not know, or at least you have no real notion of, is that the number of elementals that are massacred, endured, and removed from their bodies of manifestations is thousands of times greater than that of human beings. My beloved ones, life is precious, both for you and for the elementals. I do not wish to go into this matter too deeply, as we are in a moment of joy, celebrating the light that expands on earth and in the hearts of humanity during this Christmas period. But I want you to know that we suffer too much from human discord. We suffer too much when there is war. We suffer too much from any conflict between people or nations. Therefore, I believe that it is time for humanity to learn to respect the elementals of nature, whether from my kingdom or the kingdom of Neptune, Aries, or Oromasis. Know that our children are as dear to us as your children are to you. We love every gnome, fairy, elf, undine, sylph, and salamander who serve us immensely. They are dear to us, and they exist for the purpose of serving you and mankind, and they serve with great joy. Each electron is directed by an elemental. Each grain of sand is ruled by an elemental. Every flower, leaf, tree, and plant are supported by an elemental intelligence. Every insect, every animal, bird, or aquatic being, every wind current, every cloud formation, every force of nature is directed by an elemental or deva. Your physical bodies are supported by an elemental. Each organ in your body is also supported by an elemental that works under the direction of the body elemental. Where there is manifested life, we are there, serving, cooperating, and bringing you the gifts of nature. Now tell me, how many of you remember to thank us at least once a day for our service? You see, I am not needy and will not stop doing our work if you do not acknowledge it. But you know, gratitude is something magical. Gratitude is so much a magnet of blessings for you, as well as a source of joy for me and my children. You should see a family of gnomos jumping and dancing in your garden when you remember them. When you remember to water your plants, to spruce up your beds and keep them green and vibrant. They are grateful, my beloved ones. How happy and grateful they feel. You need to silence your thinking and feeling activity and concentrate on me, and I will show you the element of your body and how it works. I will show you the element of each organ of your body, and even the little ones who take care of each of your teeth. Yes, each tooth is governed by an elemental. Perhaps, knowing their work better, you'd take better care of your physical bodies, and you'd then stop pushing toxic foods into your body. Stop criticizing your organs, your shape, your hair. Know that each strand of your hair is governed by an elemental. Can you understand where I'm going? There is nothing inside or outside your body that is not governed by an elemental intelligence. So please, stop mistreating us. We wanted to serve you and serve you to the best of our ability. But sometimes we need to overcome a lot of challenges to keep your bodies working when you do not put the least effort into it. Therefore, I lovingly ask you today, children of the light, awake, start helping us, and then we'll rebuild your bodies and words in the pristine purity and beauty of your higher mental body. You know, we often work in chaotic conditions created by humans, individually and collectively. And yet, look at your body and the world and see what a wonderful mechanism and how many beautiful and perfect things exist in nature. Within you and around you. Is this not a wonderful thing? Now, this natural beauty still exists by divine mercy from the Ascended Masters, Archangels, Elohim, and cosmic beings of light, who are constantly dissolving tons of human negative accumulations. Otherwise, humanity would self-destruct in less than 100 years. We are merciful. We are patient. We offer help. Isn't it time you took more responsibility for the opportunity to be here and have a physical body to move on, solid ground under your feet, water to drink, oxygen to breathe, warmth and sunlight to sustain your life, and so many other gifts that Mother Nature and the Lords of the Elements give freely to you. See, you take land and trade it. You trade plants. You take water out of the ground and sell it by the gallon. But all this does not actually belong to you, but to Mother Earth. And ask me, what do I get from you? Most of the time, nothing. Here and there, a student remembers to make a decree in the name of the elemental world. But if you saw through my eyes, you'd quickly realize that few remember me, very few remember to be grateful for the natural resources that are made available to them on a daily basis. There are students who want to ascend, but the motive behind it is purely selfish. They wish to ascend, to escape their human responsibilities to the earth they live on. Remember, you are here to serve, just like we are. God serves. Life is service. Nature is service. Why be in such a hurry? No, I do not mean that the privilege of ascension is not a magnificent thing to strive for, but being incarnated in a physical body with the possibility to learn and expand is also a great privilege. Do you have any idea how much elemental work is required for you to descend into a physical body that many of you often mistreat, criticize, abuse, and wish to put aside? Wake up, my dear children. Awaken to your responsibility, first to yourselves, to your divine plan, to what you promise to accomplish here in this human octave, and then to what you promise to contribute to humanity and the world. And then, joyfully fulfilling your divine plan, learn to joyfully serve and cooperate with all. Learn to make each day a day of thanksgiving. You expand your consciousness, and when you least realize it, you enter triumphantly through the portals of ascension, but not as an escape, but out of a desire to continue to serve life in a higher octave. My elementals and I can pour out unlimited blessings for you and the world. We are ready to, but we can multiply these blessings countlessly. Do you think there is a limit to my blessings? No, I could descend with the jewels, objects, clothes, food, flowers, houses, resources, and anything any human being could desire in a single command. I can heal your bodies, align your forms, and restore instant health to all your organs. Money? That is not a problem for me at all. I can precipitate any amount you want, directly or indirectly, in a movement of my hands. But for that, I need to see that you deserve it, that you Use it to enlighten and bless humanity and life. I'm sorry if I am a little severe today, but I wish for you to wake up and start sending love to my beloved elementals who serve you so dearly. I wish that you to treat your physical bodies better. I wish that you would treat your garden better, that plant that adorns your living room, which you often forget to water. I want you to learn to bless the food that feeds your body every day, and to pay more attention to what you put in those bodies made and sustained by the elementals. I wish you remember to send your love and prayers to the regions of destruction and ask for existence not only for the human beings but also for the animals and elementals that are traumatized and slaughtered every day. Would you resolve to cooperate with me and my kingdom? I promise you, if you remember me, I will remember you, and I will multiply your efforts and love for us, descending with boundless blessings upon you and your world. I really look forward to hearing more from you in the coming months. I really hope to feel your love closer to myself and my elementals. I really hope to gain more of your attention. Do you think I need this to feed my ego? I don't have it anymore, my beloved ones. I desire it so that I may, through your love, obtain permission from the greater law which rules above me to bless you. For the greater law requires that you first make the effort. That is the only reason I ask for your attention and love, so that I can help you, so that I can bless you. And of course, I also rejoice as an individualized being when I receive love. Tell me, who does not like to be loved? Even the I Am presence at the heart of the universe rejoices in your love. Love, love, how good it is to feel, emit, and receive love. Know that love is the food of life. I leave you now with a request that you take advantage of these sacred weeks, that you open your hearts to the spirit of Christmas, which is also a cosmic being, and rejoice and fraternize with each other, because this world needs so much love and joy. I thank you, Virgo. Dear hearts, this was the wonderful discourse of our beloved beauty Virgo in the last 7 sacred weeks, and I hope you have enjoyed it. The next one I will record will be the one of mighty Neptune, the god of the water element. And now I let you in Virgo luminous presence and blessings. May she embrace you and keep you health and filled with nature blessings. I love you so much, and I see you in the next video. Morgan Le Fay.